So we were creating what's called an Ogive. I always want to call it Ogive because it looks like give to me. It's Ogive, which was your cumulative frequency polygon. Cumulative, we're adding as we go. So we're going to use Excel to create our cumulative frequency polygon. So I've got to open Excel up, and if you're not logged in, you probably want to go to Excel. And go to a new blank worksheet. I'm going to print that page so I don't have to keep looking back and forth. 13. So it says here we are going to enter the upper class boundaries, values for your x-axis into an Excel spreadsheet in column A. Note you must add an extra class at the beginning, so also use the first number from your list. So when you're making your first column, you are going to use the values down at the bottom of your histogram. So you're going to start with the 860 and then go through and put all of your numbers there that are on the bottom of that histogram. I'm going to see if my paper printed so that I don't have to hop back and forth. It should be the last technology activity. Yep, there it is. That one right there. So go to Excel, and in column A, put the numbers that are along the bottom of the histogram.
The 860 and 880, that those?
Yep. That's your x-axis, right? So 860 is going to be our first one. 880, 900, 920, 940, and 960. It says, for number 2, enter the corresponding cumulative frequencies, start at 0, because you really don't have anything up to 880, right? It started at 880, there's nothing before that. Between 860 and 880, our cumulative frequency, 0.12. We're doing cumulative, so we're going to add. So if we have 0.12 plus 0.20, I'm going to have, you guys can add 0.32, right? I'm taking the first column plus the second column. So now I'm going to add the third one. So if I have 0.12 plus 0.2 plus 0.36, I would get 0.68, exactly. The next one, we're going to add 0.2 to that. So I'm going to have 0.88. And at the end, I'm going to have 1.00, right? 100%, which is 1. Exactly. My cumulative frequency, I should always end at 1 or 100%. All right, so we've got step 2 done. Step 3, click and drag over the cumulative frequency column, which was our second column. So I'm going to highlight those numbers from 0 to 1. Click the Insert tab from the toolbar. So the tabs are the things on the top, up at the top where it says Insert. Here's my Insert tab. Click on the line chart options. So remember we had all these charts over here in the middle. The line one is the one with all the crazy stuff. And it will say Insert Line. And the 2D chart, I just picked the first 2D chart there. All right. We need to edit the chart. So right click anywhere on the chart, choose Select Data. Because we don't want the bottom numbers to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want our bottom numbers to be the 860, the 880, those numbers. So we're going to click on the word Edit. And then we're going to highlight these values here that we want to really use. The 860 through the 960. And I have to, I didn't click. That's why it didn't like me. Then I can hit OK. and okay again. And now I should see the numbers from 860 to 960 down there on the bottom, right? Hopefully.
Okay, so.
So I right-clicked on there, I click Select Data,
Okay.
I hit Edit, because I wanted to edit the horizontal axis.
Okay.
I highlighted the numbers I wanted in there, and then I have to hit OK twice. OK and OK.
Alright.
All right? Let's see, what does it say to do next? Oh, now it says we can insert labels. So we can insert labels. This one we didn't have our stuff on there, but if you remember, oh, there it is. If we go to the chart layout, I do the quick layout ones. I pick that bottom one where you can put all the headings and labels and all that good stuff on there. It's layout number 10. Then we can put different labels in there. So it says that we want to label it like the histogram. So on the bottom, it's going to say carrying load in pounds per square foot. All right, over on the vertical axis, you'll notice at the top it says relative frequency. We're just going to put it on the side there. Relative frequency. And just for fun, we'll name the chart title. What did I say to use? Did I tell you? I didn't, but we'll call it Ogive. Or cumulative frequency if you wanted to call it that. And it would look something sort of like that. So if I'm making my cumulative frequency table from my histogram, I'm just using the numbers on the x-axis in my column A. I do my cumulative frequencies in my column B, and then I just do a line table there, and it's not too bad to do. All right. Again, if you want to print out, if you want to print just the graph, you can highlight the graph and go to print. If you want to print with your data on there, when you go to print, you might want to change your orientation to landscape so that it all fits on there.
I don't know.
Okay, so here was 0, and then we had 0.12 on the first one.
Can't see.
And then that one underneath the 0. Yep. Keep the top one 0, because we have nothing up to 860. So between 860 and 880, we have to roll in some 2. So that's what we're going to do. Then we're doing cumulative, so we're going to add. So we're going to take this plus this, which will be 0.32. And the rest you got, but we just kept adding until we got to. So we're highlighting those, yep. Oops, don't want to get the blank underneath, just fill it, yep. And then we're gonna, there we go. Then we're gonna go to insert up on the top. And then the line chart, which is the one we're going to, that would work too, but this is, this cancel. We're just going to put this back. Insert line, yep. And then we pick the key. There we go. Then we right click on the table.
Just like a phone catch.
And we select data because we need to change the bottom. We click edit on that. And the bottom, we want to have that first column. So we're going to highlight
It's
that
just
first
series
column.
1.
Okay. And okay again. Now you'll see you have all those labels up, right? Now we're going to put labels on our chart. So we're going to go to a quick layout and use the bottom one. And then we can add labels. So down here on the bottom, we would have that label, is label. We go along the side and put fine. I just call it focus over. Don't go below the titles. So that
Go to
is actually over here and load in pounds per square foot. That's what that is.
the landscape orientation of that.